Next on the bench at Psychotech Labs, we're going to be working on another SB200. Oh yeah. And we got a Palomar 300A over there to work on. Yeah, the tram radio project's taking a few days off while we wait for more parts, so we'll jump on these and see what we got. So this one here supposedly might have some arcing in one of the tuning capacitors in the final stage there. So we're going to go through, check those air gap capacitors out, and make sure that everything's looking good. And if it is, then we're going to go ahead and hook up a little driver linear and power it up and see what it does. All right, let's get to doing that on Psychotech Labs. So, boy did I lie. I said just SB220, meant SB200. Sorry, I had SB220 in the brain. Okay, so we're running a pair of 572Bs. So we hooked up a small little linear. That's going to give us 25 watts PEP. Okay, let's set our watt meter to 200 to start with, and we'll turn this thing on. Somebody's put a Harbach board in this, so it's newish capacitors. Yeah. Suppose. Yeah, get the rest of the shit. Alright, so we have the foot pedal plugged in now. 572Bs are like the 811s, basically instant on. So it definitely ought to be warmed up. Okay. Audio. 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 Hello. So we're driving it with 25 watts. Hello. Audio. Well, it's not super good. I'm only getting 175 PEP out of it. I've gone through and check the antenna load, and was a couple places where the plates were pretty close. They might have been touching, so I realigned those, but yeah, not looking good so far. So we're going to hello, hello. Audio, audio. So our grid is hello, about 100. Audio, audio. audio. The plate is better. Audio 200. Well, that's not a good start. I was kind of expecting with that kind of drive about 400-ish. So let me go do my homework real quick. See what our maximum drive is, and might up the size of our driver linear from 25 to 50 maybe. So we'll be back after we go do some homework. That's right, you're never too old to do homework. It's Psychotech Labs. Okay, so yeah, I don't work on these SB200s all that often, so went in and consulted the manual. It says I'm not spanking it hard enough and making it cry, Daddy. So they're saying 100 watts should give me a kilowatt. Okay, I think that's a little harsh, but let's turn that on, warm it up. It says don't go over 500 milliamps on the plate. Okay, what are we putting out? Audio. Yeah. Helps if we turn on the power supply. Let's just call that a test run. Okay. Audio. Hello. Hello. Audio. So we're dead keying. Yeah. Got 9 watts. Hello. Swinging to 100 PEB. Okay. Hello. Alright, finally buried the 200 watt scale. Audio. Audio. So, that's 5 1/4. So what's our plate looking like? Hello. What's our grid looking like? Audio. Hello. Audio. Hello. Yeah. Spank it a little harder. Audio. 550. So I'm having no problem with the tuning at all. Like I said, there was a couple of fins that were a little bit flaky, especially one. Looks like it kind of felt like it was touching, so bent that out of the way. Anyway, yeah, we're getting 550 out of it. I don't know. Got a feeling we might have a weak tube. So we're going to let those tubes cool down. We're going to pull one tube out and then load it up. And then We'll let that cool down and the voltage bleed off, and then we're going to take and swap them out, and we're going to see if they're both putting out the same power. I used to have an Ameritron 811, and I could have used that as a tube checker, but I sold it. So alright, Psychotech Labs, we got power, just not what we want. Catch me in a bit. Okay, so I hooked up this little gray 150. It's got higher dead key. So we're dead keying about 45 now. Hey, look, between about 110. 200 watt dead key. Audio. 600 watts PEP. So it's tuning fine. I'm not having any problems with it shorting out now that I built that little tuning plate. Fortunately, it was an outer tuning plate. Okay, thanks for watching my videos, everybody. That's the end of the SB200 project. God, if only all these projects could be that quick and easy. Yeah. Sometimes it's just a repair. Alright. Like I said, thanks for watching my videos. Psychotech Labs signing off. See ya.